Hey there, welcome back to my channel. So, as promised, I'm bringing you another video on how I create just really cool learning material within Canva.com. So, of course, you've already figured it out, but this fun game that I was speaking to you about in the last video is Uno. So, Uno is so fun, and we used to play it, my cousins and I, siblings. Like, we will play this game. Like, this was, I don't know how to play any other card game, guys. Hey, don't judge me. I'm not into other card games, but Uno, y'all, we will play us some Uno for real. And then add a little candy in the mix and be playing for candy. Woo! Okay, game on. Okay, so we're going to transform the traditional Uno into an educational version. Okay, so as you can see here, um, this is for a preschool level kid, the one that I'm doing, but I'll show you later on in the video how to transform it into um, a game for a kid that's a little older. Okay, so right now we have 0, 1, and 2. Okay, so that means, of course, next is number 3. Okay, right. So we're going to go over to our elements, and remember, guys, I always start off with an 11 by 17 white, like, blank file, I guess, blank canvas for Canva. That's what I always start off with. I don't know, I'm just used to it, and then I add to it whatever I want to add to it. So we're going to go over to elements, and we are going to choose the square that has the rounded edges, just to give it more of a feel like it's Uno. And so we're going to just reshape our square. And it doesn't have to be the exact dimensions of an Uno card. We're not doing all that, y'all. We're just going to use Uno as an inspiration, right? We're going to use Uno as an inspiration. Okay. Speaking of inspiration, y'all, what inspires y'all just to keep moving, just to keep going throughout the day? What inspires y'all? I think family for me, and just setting goals. I think that inspires me to keep moving and, trying to reach and attain those goals. That's what keeps me moving on a day-to-day basis. And just being able to wake up and see my family, that keeps me moving, y'all. And then just having faith that that I will be able to reach those goals. Sorry, just asking. You can comment down below if you like. Okay, so we have our rounded. It's a rectangle now. And we're going to go ahead and add in our other element, which is an oval. Okay, so we're still over here in elements, and we're going to go to graphics, because the oval might not be up already. We're going to go to graphics, and we're just going to click on that white oval. And then we're just going to turn it however we need to, and then elongate it. Or not elongate it, but make it a bit bigger. Is this the right oval, y'all? I feel like this isn't the right oval. Is it? Yeah, that wasn't the right oval. I'm sorry. I'm like, that doesn't look right. It needs to be the one that's like a little bit slimmer, a little bit more squished, and we're going to twist it up like how they kind of slant it like how Uno does. Just to give it that feel. Okay, boom. So it's already starting to look like Uno. Now what we're going to do is just, remember, y'all, easy peasy, we're just going to duplicate it. We're not going to make things harder than they have to be, right? You can do this the easy way or the hard way. Did anybody's parents ever used to say that to them? Okay, now we're going to go and add our number. So the next number we have to do is 3. And we're going to go to text and just put in our number. Oh, wait. We don't have to do that yet. We need to go to our free resource that we got from Teachers Pay Teachers. If you do not know about Teachers Pay Teachers, I'm telling you now. Go to Teachers Pay Teachers, y'all, and utilize those free resources that they have on there. They have really good paid resources too, like really good paid stuff for really inexpensive. But, this is free for a parent that, you might be on a tight budget, or you just one of those people that like free things. All of these images right here, clip arts on the left hand side you see are free. Yes, I didn't have to pay for anything. All I had to do was go on. Of course, I had to set up an account, but all I had to do was go on and set up an account for free and download these items, these images. That's it, to my computer. And then upload them to canva.com. So I'm going to click on the number 3, and I'm going to just like put it what size I want it, shrink it to whatever size I want it to be, resize it, and then I'm going to add in my other 3s to kind of make it realistic, like how we did the 2. Go to text, add heading, and just put 3. And we're just going to make this 3 a bit bigger because we want to give it that shadow effect. Hopefully I didn't do too big. I'm going to do 3 again. But we're going to turn this one white. Boom. Shadow effect. Well, I think that one's a little bit too... that 3 is too big. So let's shrink it just one size. Let's resize it. There. Oops. There. See how it kind of has that shadow effect? That's what you want to kind of make it look kind of realistic, guys. Just a little bit realistic. And let's lock these items here. That way, once we try to copy or duplicate, I should say, we can do it without duplicating everything else. Boom. So now we have 3 here. Okay, so it looks more realistic. Then we're going to go back over to our elements and, our uploads. And we're going to choose our snowflakes. And I just did snowflakes because, as you can tell, it's like a winter wonderland theme. And so we're just going to put 3 on here. Okay. And so this will be a matching game basically for a preschooler, a preschool age learner. A math matching game. So they would have to, what I would do is I would take the cards and mix them up, or put them on a tray and mix them up and sit them at the table and say, okay, here's the activity. I need you to match the number you see here with the amount of items you see. You need to match the number with the amount of items that goes with it. So they will proceed to finding whatever number they need, whatever number, and then match, 3 snowflakes with it. And so I had a subscriber ask me how to utilize this game for a 10-year-old. And so, y'all been out of school for so long, I was like, what do 10-year-olds learn? I had to go and ask some teachers I know, one specific math teacher that I know. I had to ask him what are they working on in class, and he said they're working on multiplying fractions. And so, as you can see here, this is basically like without looking at the 3s, guys. Don't pay attention to the 3s and the snowflakes. But this is basically how, if you did it for your 10-year-old, this is how it would look. You would have a problem on one card, and then you would have the answer on the other card. And so you would do like 5 to 10 of these. I'm not sure. I would say maybe like 5 if it's going to be an activity, but I'm not sure how many problems they do at a time. But you would do 5 of these. Put the answer, the questions on one card, and then the answers on the other card. Mix them up, and then have them work out the problems and match the problem with the answer. That's all you would do. So whatever 1/4 times 3/8 is, you will put that answer here on this card. And then to make it even more challenging, because kids are so smart nowadays, you wouldn't put this card wouldn't be the same color as the top card. You would literally change this card's color. Okay, that way they won't like try to be like, oh, I already know, just to match the color. You would change the color of the card, put the answer. I don't know what 1/4 times 3/8 is, guys. I'm pretty sure it's simple. If you could show me how to do the problem, I could catch on fast. But guys, I passed it with an A when I was in school. I'm good. I got my diploma. So you would put the answer here and then mix it up, and then that's how you would work it for your older one. This could literally be done for any age group. I just chose preschool because that's what I have, but this can be done with any age group, y'all. Don't let your these videos that I make are preschool videos, but it can literally be transformed into um, whatever age group you need it to be transformed into. And boom, you have Uno cards. And just always remember, if you want to print these out, all you have to do is go over to the three dots to the side. Make sure you have up your blank Word document. Um, Copy to clipboard. Go over to your blank Word document. Right click and paste, or press paste from clipboard, and then it'll literally paste right onto that clipboard, and you can print that out, laminate it, and cut it out, and those are your Uno cards right there. Boom, so easy. Guys, remember, always keep your Canva files because you can reuse them over and over again. You can literally just change them out. If I don't want to do Winter Wonderland um, next year or in a couple of years for my little one who's one now, if I don't want to do Winter Wonderland, I can do colors. You get what I'm saying? I can match the color. I can put a red splat right here, and he'll have to match it with the word red, or a red ball, or some red shape, or something like that. So it's so many things you all can do for free for your little ones. If you want to pay for things, you can, because I pay for educational material, and it's very useful. But you know, you can always utilize free resources. It's always good to use your resources as a parent. Um, it's good to utilize whatever educational resources you can to teach your learner, okay? So that's it for today's video. If you have any other questions, any suggestions, just put them in the description box below. Oh, and y'all know what? I have not even introduced myself. So I guess the next video will be me on camera introducing myself, okay? So thanks for stopping by. Toodles.